In 1985, The Goonies became an instant classic that defined adventure for an entire generation. Directed by Richard Donner and produced by Steven Spielberg, this treasure-hunting tale about a group of kids trying to save their homes captured the spirit of childhood friendship, bravery, and never giving up. The Goonies has remained beloved for nearly 40 years. Now, almost 4 decades later, we're checking in on the cast who made this adventure unforgettable. From continued Hollywood success to tragic early losses, here's what happened to the stars of The Goonies. Sean Astin. Born February 25, 1971, Sean Astin was 13 when he played Mikey, the asthmatic leader of the Goonies. Today at 53, he's built one of the most successful careers of any cast member. Astin was perfect as Mikey, the optimistic dreamer who refuses to give up on finding One-Eyed Willie's treasure. His inspiring speeches and determination made him the heart of the group, and his performance showed natural leadership that made audiences believe kids really could save the day. After the Goonies, Astin continued acting steadily, appearing in films like Rudy, which became a sports movie classic. But his career reached new heights when he was cast as Samwise Gamgee in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy. His performance as the loyal, brave Sam earned him critical acclaim and introduced him to a massive new generation of fans. The role earned him multiple award nominations. After Lord of the Rings, Astin continued working constantly in film and TV. He appeared in 50 First Dates, had a recurring role on 24, and appeared in Stranger Things, playing Bob Newby. He's directed films, produced projects, and done extensive voice work. He's also politically active and a devoted family man. He attends fan conventions regularly and has embraced being part of 2 beloved franchises. At 53, Sean Astin has built an impressive career while staying grounded and appreciative. John Matuszak. Born October 25, 1950, John Matuszak was 34 when he played Sloth, the disfigured but kind-hearted Fratelli. He passed away on June 17, 1989, at just 38 years old. Matuszak was a former NFL player who'd played for the Oakland Raiders before transitioning to acting. His performance as Sloth, beneath all that makeup, was touching and memorable. He brought genuine sweetness to the character, making Sloth's friendship with Chunk one of the film's emotional highlights. After The Goonies, he continued acting but struggled with substance abuse and health problems related to his football career and lifestyle. He dealt with addiction to pain medication and alcohol. Tragically, Matuszak died on June 17, 1989, at age 38. The cause of death was heart failure brought on by an accidental overdose of prescription medication mixed with alcohol. His death was a devastating loss, as he was young and had shown promise as an actor. Sloth remains one of the most beloved characters in The Goonies, and Matuszak's gentle performance beneath the prosthetics showed real talent. His early death reminds us of the toll that professional sports and substance abuse can take. Josh Brolin. Born February 12, 1968, Josh Brolin was 16 when he played Brand, Mikey's athletic older brother. Today at 56, he's become one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Brolin brought teenage charm and protective brother energy to Brand, making him both cool and caring. Even as a teenager, Brolin showed the intensity that would define his later career. After The Goonies, Brolin worked steadily, but struggled to break through to major stardom. He appeared in various films and had a role on The Young Riders, but went through difficult times personally and professionally. Everything changed in 2007 when he was cast in No Country for Old Men, which earned him an Oscar nomination. Suddenly, he was being cast in prestige films and major franchises. He appeared in Milk, which earned him another Oscar nomination, became Thanos in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and played Cable in Deadpool 2. He's appeared in Sicario and Dune, working with top directors. Brolin has become known for playing complex, often villainous characters with incredible depth. He's one of the most in-demand actors in Hollywood. At 56, Josh Brolin has achieved success few child actors ever reach, proving that sometimes the best career move is patience and perseverance. Jeff Cohen. Born June 25th, 1974, Jeff Cohen was 10 when he played Chunk, the lovable, clumsy kid famous for the truffle shuffle. Today at 50, his life took a completely different direction. Cohen's performance as Chunk was unforgettable. His physical comedy, his friendship with Sloth, and his genuine heart made him a fan favorite. The truffle shuffle became one of the most iconic moments in 80s cinema. After The Goonies, Cohen appeared in a few more projects, but began to lose interest in acting. He struggled with being typecast and recognized only as Chunk, which made it difficult to get other roles. By his mid-teens, he'd essentially retired from acting, but unlike many child actors, he had a clear plan for his future. Cohen attended the University of California, Berkeley, and then UCLA School of Law, earning his law degree and completely reinventing himself. He became an entertainment lawyer, founding his own law firm called Cohen Gardner. He represents clients in the entertainment industry, using his insider knowledge of Hollywood to help others navigate the business. He's been remarkably successful, building a thriving practice. He got in shape, grew up, and built a completely different career. He He occasionally attends Goonies reunions and speaks fondly of his time on the film. At 50, Jeff Cohen represents the child actor who successfully transitioned to a completely different career. Anne Ramsey. Born March 27, 1929, Anne Ramsey was 55 when she played Mama Fratelli, the terrifying criminal matriarch. She passed away on August 11, 1988, at age 59. Ramsey was a veteran character actress who brought genuine menace and dark humor to Mama Fratelli. Despite dealing with serious health issues during filming, including cancer that affected her appearance and voice, she delivered a powerhouse performance. After the Goonies, Ramsey appeared in Throw Mama from the Train, earning an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. It was a remarkable achievement and showed her incredible talent for playing monstrous but funny characters. Sadly, Ramsey had been diagnosed with throat cancer before filming The Goonies, which is why her voice sounded the way it did. She continued working despite her illness, showing incredible dedication. She passed away from throat cancer on August 11, 1988 at age 59, just 3 years after The Goonies was released. Her performances in both The Goonies and Throw Mama from the Train remain iconic, showcasing an actress who gave everything to her craft even while battling terminal illness. Corey Feldman. Born July 16, 1971, Corey Feldman was 13 when he played Mouth, the wise-cracking translator. Today at 53, his life has been one of the most complicated journeys of any Goonies cast member. Feldman was already a working child actor when he joined the Goonies, and his performance as the fast-talking, joke-making Mouth was hilarious and energetic. He brought perfect comic timing to every scene. After the Goonies, Feldman became one of the biggest teen stars of the 80s. He appeared in Stand By Me, The Lost Boys, and License to Drive, often alongside best friend Corey Haim. The two became known as the Two Coreys and were massive stars. However, behind the scenes, Feldman was dealing with serious problems including abuse, exploitation, and drug addiction. Feldman's career declined in the 90s as he struggled with addiction and personal issues. He's been remarkably open about the sexual abuse he and other child actors suffered in Hollywood, becoming an advocate for protecting children in the entertainment industry. He wrote a book detailing his experiences and has spoken out repeatedly about the dark side of child stardom. In recent years, Feldman has continued acting in smaller films and reality TV. He's pursued a music career with his band. He's dealt with financial problems, legal issues, and ongoing struggles, but has also shown resilience. At 53, Corey Feldman's story is one of survival and advocacy. Ke Huy Quan. Born August 20th, 1971, Ke Huy Quan was 13 when he played Data, the gadget-loving inventor. Today at 53, his story is one of Hollywood's most inspiring comebacks. Quan was already famous from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom when he joined the Goonies. His performance as Data, with all those incredible inventions and infectious energy, made him a standout in the ensemble. After the Goonies, Quan continued acting through his teens, but found roles drying up as he got older. Hollywood didn't know what to do with Asian American actors, and he faced severe typecasting. By the mid-90s, he'd essentially stopped acting. For over 20 years, Quan worked behind the camera, essentially invisible to the public. But in 2021, directors Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert specifically wrote a role for him in Everything Everywhere All at Once. His performance as Waymond Wang earned him every major award, including the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in 2023. Kwan's Oscar win was one of the most emotional and celebrated moments in recent Academy Awards history. Since then, he's been cast in multiple major projects. At 53, Ke Huy Quan went from forgotten child actor to Oscar winner, proving it's never too late for a second act. Martha Plimpton. Born November 16, 1970, Martha Plimpton was 14 when she played Steph, the tough, sarcastic member of the group. Today, at 54, she's built an impressive career in theater, film, and television. Plimpton brought attitude and authenticity to Steph, making her more than just the tomboy stereotype. Her chemistry with the cast made Steph feel like a real teenager. After the Goonies, Plimpton became a serious actress, appearing in films like Running on Empty, which earned her strong reviews, and Parenthood, but she found her true calling in theater, becoming one of Broadway's most respected actresses. She's been nominated for multiple Tony Awards and has won praise for her stage work. She's known for being outspoken on political and social issues, particularly reproductive rights, and has used her platform for activism. Plimpton has been open about her decision not to have children and her views on women's autonomy. She's remained working steadily across all mediums and is respected as a serious, talented actress. At 54, Martha Plimpton represents the child actor who successfully transitioned to adult roles while maintaining artistic integrity. Carrie Green. Born January 14, 1967, Carrie Green was 17 when she played Andy, the popular girl who goes on the adventure. Today, at 58, she largely stepped away from Hollywood. Green brought sweetness and relatability to Andy, making her more than just the pretty girl. Her character's growth from superficial cheerleader to brave adventurer was well played. After the Goonies, Green appeared in Summer Rental and Lucas, the latter earning her strong reviews for her sensitive performance. She seemed poised for more success, but by the early 90s, she largely left acting. She appeared occasionally in small roles but focused on her personal life and other interests. Green attended Vassar College, studied art history, and pursued interests outside entertainment. She co-founded a production company called Independent Women Artists and has worked behind the scenes. She's kept her personal life very private, rarely giving interviews or appearing publicly. She's occasionally attended Goonies reunions, but generally prefers to stay out of the spotlight. At 58, Carrie Green chose a quieter life away from fame, prioritizing privacy and personal fulfillment over continued stardom. Robert Davi. Born June 26, 1953, Robert Davi was 31 when he played Jake Fratelli, the opera-singing criminal. Today, at 71, he's continued working steadily in Hollywood. Davi brought unexpected depth to Jake with his opera singing and genuine menace. He made Jake both funny and frightening. After the Goonies, Davi built a successful career playing villains and tough guys. He appeared in Die Hard as one of the terrorists, played a James Bond villain in License to Kill, and has appeared in countless films and TV shows. He's also pursued his passion for singing, releasing jazz albums, and performing concerts. Davi has worked constantly for nearly 40 years, appearing in over 130 films. He's one of those character actors whose face everyone recognizes. At 71, Robert Davi continues working and represents the working actor who built a long, successful career through consistent quality work. And there you have it, the cast of the Goonies nearly 40 years later. From Oscar winners to entertainment lawyers, from those still acting to those we lost too soon, these performers created an adventure that still resonates today. Some achieved massive success, others found happiness away from Hollywood. And tragically, some left us far too early, but all of them are part of a film that taught us about friendship, courage, and never giving up. Thanks for watching, and remember, Goonies never say die. See you in the next one.